radiology, please. Dr. Freeman, please report to radiology.
Harriet had taken her arrest pretty badly. Dr. Friedman had put her under sedation. I tried to talk to her once before, but the nurse said she was sleeping. Unfortunately, we just couldn't wait any longer.
Get Dr. Hale here. Stat!
What happened?
Mr. Hardy, someone disconnected Mr. Morgan's life support system.
Harriet! Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just couldn't.
You okay?
Head over that way.
You're not going anywhere.
Who are you?
Let me go. You don't have any right to hold me.
Who are you? What's your name?
I don't have to tell you my name. I don't have to tell you anything. No, let me loose before I call a cop.
You want a cop? I'll get you a cop. I'm sure the police would be very interested in talking to you. What was that note all about?
What note?
The note you sent to Harriet Alexander, the one that threatened her. You sent it, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent the note. But I didn't threaten anybody.
That's not the way it read to us.
Look, my name is Pete Forrest. Harriet Alexander happens to be my wife.
Wife? Why'd you run when you saw us?
I'm not supposed to see Harriet. It's a court order, and I thought you were two of the guys from the group. We married young, separated a few years ago. Seemed like the thing to do at the time. We both wanted it. Our marriage wasn't going anyplace. But I still love her. Ever since then, she's just drifted away from me.
What did you mean when you wrote, "Come and see me or you know what'll happen"?
I've had real trouble since then. Last year or two, I've tried to get in touch with her. I need Harriet to come back to me, or I can't go on. Well, that's what I meant when I said, you know what'll happen.
What were you doing in Harriet's hospital room?
I heard what happened. Couldn't believe it. I went to talk to her.
Did Harriet mention anything about the accident when you saw her last night?
Oh, yeah. She said she was really upset. Wanted to get out of town right away. Didn't even want to talk about it either. I figured that was just an excuse. That's one thing we never did. Was talk.
What did she tell you about the accident?
Some guy in a Chevy ran some guy over. She went to the police and reported it.
You are under arrest.
He was in Harriet's room when we arrived. He pushed past us and ran.
What'd she say?
Well, she didn't say anything. She was sleeping. I don't even think she knew he was in the room. This isn't a conspiracy, Lieutenant.
Oh, it isn't. She runs Morgan down. Then her husband comes to the hospital, and a few moments later, Morgan's life support system's pulled out. And it wasn't an accident, because I visited him just a half an hour ago with one of the doctors. He was still unconscious. Then you two corner Forrest, and he runs. I would say that those two meant to kill that man, wouldn't you?
Is Morgan all right?
Stable.
Joe, it doesn't make any sense. Why would Harriet and her husband want to kill Jerry Morgan?
Because he was on to something that involved them?
What? Let's talk to Sally Morgan again.
All right.
Sally Morgan wasn't in, but we still had to find out what Jerry Morgan was working on.
Well, what do we do now?
I don't know.
What do you want?
Ms. Morgan,
Someone tried to murder Jerry this afternoon. Did you know that?
Yes, we know.
The husband of your friend.
we don't believe that.
The same way you didn't believe that girl tried to run Jerry down. Why? Why would anyone do this?
Somebody was in here looking for something. Something Jerry was working on. Now, Harriet is in the hospital. Her husband is under arrest. Neither of them are responsible for this.
It's somebody else. Someone else in Spencer Valley is desperately trying to keep Jerry from breaking his story.
I just have no idea what the story was he was working on.
Well, did he bring anything with him?
There were some pages that were in the glove compartment of the car.
Could you get them?
Listen to this. It's addressed to the governor. I strongly recommend that the state attorney general take a look at what I've discovered. Perhaps send special investigators to Spencer Valley to start the investigation from there. A narcotics syndicate.
What?
Well, that's what we're dealing with. Part of a pattern crisscrossing the U.S. That's what Jerry told me.
Someone would kill to keep that quiet?
If it's on a large enough scale, the Spencer Valley is only a small part of the pattern.
Particularly if the people here were in danger of being exposed.
Well, what can we do? Who are these people?
That's what we're going to find out.
You see the pattern?
No. Spell it out for me.
A rock group, or a lot of different rock groups, traveling from city to city, in one-night stands. Someone in the group is a contact. They pick up the stuff from the local man and distribute it in the next city. The hospital.
Someone from the hospital?
Right.
And someone in the police department's providing protection.
Exactly. Harriet did fill out a collision report, and it was buried. The police arrive at the hospital, and an attempt is made on Jerry's life.
So where do we go now?
To the police station.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Well, they can't all be in on it.
You can't?
Someone must have seen Harriet there last night. A drug ring operating out of a little town like Spencer Valley. No one would have suspected it. There had to be a contact in the group, as well as someone in the police department to keep the operation quiet.
Yeah, she was here. Burnett, right? About this tall?
Yeah, that's her.
Why didn't you come forward with this information earlier?
What information? She filled out an accident report and left. I've been fishing in the mountains since I got off duty last night. What's going on here anyway?
I'll tell you what's going on. What's going on is that...
Nothing's been going on. Patrolman Shelley, you got work to do, right?